is San All. So, how many people of you guys are in college? I was just seeing if you guys were paying attention. Now, imagine if you aren't. How will your life be different from how it is today? Would you be able to get a job after you graduate? I mean, you probably still have some opportunities to find a job out there. But let's pretend that there's a professional job that you've always wanted to have, and you have the right skills for it. But guess what? You might not be able to land a job just because of the fact that you don't have a college degree. People with skills and experiences who do not have a college degree today are being denied of working at professional workplaces. Today, I'm here to convince you about the growing problem of people only hiring people that don't have that only has college degrees. First, I'll explain to you about the current workforces and how college plays a role in that workforce. Then I will explain to you why you should be concerned as possible future employers about the growing problem of denying applicants with the right skills. First off, I'd like to talk about the current cost of colleges. According to the College Board, the average tuition from 2013 to 2014 is about $30,000 for private colleges, $8,900 for public colleges, and $22,000 for if you're out-of-state resident at an out-of-state college. That's quite a lot of money for a lot of people, and a lot of people might not be able to afford it. And there's a loan for it. You can always get loans, that's an option, but people who don't want to get loans, they usually try to get jobs right out of high school. Next, we'll talk about how current workforces are at this moment. Public support of education is down in 48 states, and at the same time, employers are cutting back their training programs. They are, in essence, expecting candidates to be fully qualified. Now, you might ask yourself, fully qualified? Does that mean I have to have skills, or I just have to have a resume with a bunch of classes? The Bureau of Labor Statistics suggests that there's going to be 20.5 million jobs increase from 2010 to 2020. That's a lot of jobs. And in the midst of that, the jobs requiring master's degrees are increasingly really fast. But the jobs that only require high school diplomas are growing really slow. So it's not just a bachelor's degree anymore that you might need in the future. You might need to get a master's degree just to get certain jobs. So by 2020, 35% of the job openings will require at least a bachelor's degree, and 30% of the job opening will require some kind of college or associate degree. That's 65% of all jobs requiring some sort of college degree. Now that we talked about the statistics, let's talk about why it's a mistake to overlook applicants with no college degrees. Research from Aspen Institute points out that despite a high employment rate, nearly 3 million of the U.S. jobs are being unfilled because employers cannot find people with the right skills. Ultimately, this is not helping the employers, the workforce, or the economy. I mean, it will be kind of unproductive to hire people with the skills that might be useful for another job, but not for that job, correct? So, in conclusion, hiring only applicants with college degrees is not a good idea for employers. I have explained the current cost of colleges, then talked about the workforces, and then finally explained reasons why employers shouldn't be requiring college degrees as qualifiers to get certain jobs. So then, when you become an employer in the possible future, think about how many right applicants for the job you might be missing out just because they don't have the college degree.